Not too sure if this will be my regular content. I mean, it might be because I am trying to get better at digital art. So this is kind of like a speed draw art. And as you can see on the right is kind of my inspo. I mean, I saw something else, but I couldn't find it again, so I tried to find the closest thing that I was kind of like referencing to. Oh, but I did not have, like, I just saw the picture and I looked at it for a little bit and then I started drawing, so I wasn't going back and forth looking at this drawing that I found. So it definitely does not look like what I found. I also want to say I'm using my finger and I'm on my phone while I'm drawing this, so I really can't say that this is like my best work. I never really drew digitally. Like, I never really had the resources to draw digitally, and I don't really have like a pencil. I don't really know what it's called. An Apple pencil, a digital pencil to like draw. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll get one and maybe it'll make my life a little bit easier. I'm also gonna be honest, I want to post a lot more on this account. I just have no idea what I should post. Like, I just recently came back to Animal Jam like a year ago, so I don't have a lot of good stuff. I don't have like a lot of animals. I'm not that big in the Animal Jam community, if you will. I have some ideas, but I'm not too sure if they would be good videos or how I would even execute those type of video ideas that I have like in my head. Also, I know that like a speed draw should not be 4 minutes long. However, if I make it any shorter, for some reason it doesn't specifically show me drawing. It kind of just goes like frame by frame. So I don't really know what that's about, but that's why we had to make this video a little long. Sorry. Okay, so I've been drawing for about like maybe since I was a little kid. I never really took it too seriously. Like, it was definitely one of my favorite subjects in school. However, later on in like high school, I did not really enjoy art as much as I did when I was younger. And I think the reason for that is because I didn't have as much creativity or as much freedom to draw whatever I wanted, like how I did when I was younger. However, it does feel a lot more harder to try and pursue art now, especially since I don't have like a teacher or someone to criticize me, if you will, about my art. And you know, especially drawing with my finger is definitely not the best way. Like, it's definitely gonna come out choppy, as you'll see at the end result. However, I do want to draw more. I do want to get back into the artistic vibe, if you will. However, if I do want to continue drawing digitally, it will take some practice because it's definitely something to get used to, and I might definitely have to invest in like an iPad or an Apple Pencil, because drawing with my finger in the long run is not going to be nice at all. I would honestly say I have a really artistic family. Like, my mother draws, one of my brothers also really likes to draw, and I have a younger sister that also enjoys like arts. So I definitely feel like I get my art side from my mom. However, I'm definitely not as good as her, but that's okay. Honestly, I think I'm gonna make like a little series of me trying to improve my art digitally. I do feel like my art is pretty good traditionally. I don't really struggle in that aspect. I mean, I'm not good with anatomy and all that stuff, but it's definitely not bad. Anyways, let me know if I keep posting more of these stuff, if you would like me to talk over these, or if you would just like to listen to some music and just watch. Anyways, that's it for the drawing. Bye guys.